Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Apex Boom. Welcome back to episode 2 of the tentative title, Apex Tales. Now, this is going to be sort of a reiteration of a story I told a while ago on this channel. Well, actually, almost 2 years ago to be exact. But I know a lot of you guys weren't around then and don't know about it. And I'm almost 100% certain that a majority of you guys have not stuck around, so it's a completely different crowd. So I figured might as well tell it again. So this is gonna be about my first experience ever getting scammed, and to make it even worse, I got scammed by a so-called friend.
No one likes a bipolar clown.
Who I went to school with. So let's go back to high school, 2015. It was no secret that in high school I had my fair share of shoes that I had. I wouldn't consider or call myself a quote-unquote sneakerhead, but I had a lot of shoes, and that was just literally it. I didn't really show off them or anything. I just had shoes because I really like shoes a lot. So in high school, I did a lot of sports. I did track, cross country. I even tried basketball and baseball. I was also involved with a lot of clubs. So a lot of the times I ran into interaction with people, and I will always meet new people based on what I did. For example, in sports, you always can make friends from sports, because when you guys are all dying together, whether you're conditioning or having practice, it's going to spark conversation, because all of you guys are like, when is it going to be over? Bro, can someone tell coach to end practice, bro? You end up getting close to those people automatically just because of the situation you guys are all in. So it was this one dude who I ended up getting really cool with, and I've never interacted with him or anything outside of sports or practice, because we ran cross country together, because he was actually a year older than me. So we used to always talk and stuff like that and joke around and lollygag and all that. He was a cool dude. He was a real cool dude. Always joke around and real lighthearted. But then one day he was like, hey bro, those turtle doves, you got those Yeezy turtle doves, bro. You gotta let me get those, bro. You gotta let me wear those for one day. And I'm like, nah, bro, I don't know about that. That's a little weird letting the other dude. Granted, there's nothing wrong with that. If you do that, that's completely fine. There's nothing that weird about it. But for me personally, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm good. I don't really want anyone wearing my shoes. They're already gonna know their minds anyway. So what would be the point? They're not yours. What's literally the point of doing them? You don't own them. I own them. So I was like, nah, bro, it's good. You don't have to worry about that. No, you're good. So later on, this is maybe like a few weeks later, because he also had like a lot of shoes as well. He had a lot more shoes than me, and he was definitely a sneakerhead. I wouldn't consider myself a sneakerhead, like I said before. So a few weeks later, he was like, bro, you gotta let me get those Tedder Dolls off you, bro. I will trade you anything, bro. I will trade you. So at the time, I don't know if you guys know this, but the LeBron's 8 South Beaches, those were beautiful shoes. Those were absolutely immaculate. Those were a pair of shoes I've always wanted, and they were beautiful. They even still beautiful to this day, in my opinion. He offered me those and a pair of foam posit Galaxies. So he was like, bro, I would give you these 2 shoes, bro. Just let me get those Yeezys off of you. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay. I feel like I can, and that's what's sad about it, man. You know, back then, being a dummy in high school and stuff, I actually thought I could trust people. That's when I actually started learning that you can't trust everyone around you. Everyone has ulterior motives. Literally, no one wants to see you win, if I'm being honest. Unless you really know your friends, you know your friends. You know the people you can trust. People who come around out of nowhere and all of a sudden start asking for favors and things of this nature and want things from you. Be careful, because they could have ulterior motives. Not all the time, but there's still a possibility and the chance that could be the case. So I'm like, you know what? I trust this dude. You know what? I've always wanted the LeBron 8 South Beaches, and the Galaxy foams look beautiful. He traded me 2 pair of shoes for one pair of shoes. So I was like, screw it. All right, I'll do it. So we trade. The day of the trade, I got to school a little bit earlier before class, because classes start at 8 a.m. No. Wait, was it 8? No, they start at 8:15. So he told me to meet him in the bathroom at 8:15 so he can get the transaction started. So I go to the bathroom maybe about 20 minutes earlier than usual, before class starts. And we're talking and everything, like, yo, man, what's up, man? You got the shoes? He's like, yes, sir. You got your shoes? I'm like, hey, man, of course. So we're talking and everything. He's like, all right, well, hey, here you go. Here go the shoes right here. He's like, all right, hey, here you go my shoes right here too. Boom, we made the transaction, and I'm like, okay, I got these shoes now. Perfect, 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 perfect. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I am literally ecstatic because these shoes are absolutely beautiful. Both of them are. So there's nothing I really paid attention to with them at the beginning because, like I said, I thought I could trust this dude. I thought he was someone I could quote unquote call a friend, but in actuality, he was a bozo. He was a clown. He was nothing but a straight up clown who belonged in the
No
circus
one
at the
likes
end
a
of the day,
bipolar clown.
who should be juggling bowling pins and having a big red clown wig on with a big red nose and squirting water flowers from his t-shirts. So I'm sorry, I just had to get it off my chest. So it wasn't until a few days later, one of my friends who's also friends with the other dude, he was telling me like, hey man, hey, let me see the shoes, bro. Let me see what your shoes look like. And this is on 2 separate occasions, only when I would wear them, because we have a gym period together. So a lot of the times when we have gym, of course, you have to dress out and change into your gym clothes. And I would be darned if I'm going to wear my good shoes. So I always put on my my athletic shoes, whether it be some running shoes or something else, or some beaters. So he's like, hey bro, I can see your shoes real quick, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's actually a serial number on the size tag inside of the shoes that can let you know if your shoes are actually real or not. If your shoes are real, it will pull up that exact model of the shoe. If they're not real, it's going to pull up some bogus stuff, some shoes from just something weird. It's not going to be the shoes though. So he was like, yeah bro, I can see them real quick. I just want to check to see if they're real and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah man, yeah, without a doubt, man, of course they're real, but you go ahead and check. So he's checking them. And he was like, hey bro, I hate to break it to you, bro, these are fake, bro. These are straight up fugazi. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, dead serious? They're fake? He's like, yes, they are fake. So at this point, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I thought I could trust this man. I thought this man was cool. So immediately I texted this man. Immediately I was like, hey bro, hey. No response. I'm like, bro, this man literally scanned me out of my shoes. And here's something that I would like to say. You should never act out of impulse or put your future at jeopardy or anything like that. And the reason I say that is because I could have easily got into a fight with this man, got kicked out of school. I could have did anything. But the thing is, there's no point in doing that, because at the end of the day, it was my mistake. It was my fault. Hey, even I could have actually checked to see if the shoes were legit right then. But to go on with the story though, let me elaborate more. I'm like, bro, this man is he's not hitting me back at all, man. This man is not hitting me back. He was like, dang bro. He was like, my friend was like, okay, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna talk to him, see about getting your shoes back and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, bet, perfect, sound good to me. So I would say a few days later, I wore the other shoes, and I go back to my friend again, who checked my previous pair of shoes to see if they were real or not. And I was like, hey bro, you can check these to see if they're real too. He's like, yeah bro, yeah, I got you. So he did the same thing, looked at the serial number. He just literally Googled it. Same thing, nothing popped up. And I'm like, bro, I can't believe I really just got scammed out of my real pair of Yeezys, bro. This fake, phony bozo. This man belongs in a circus. I was like, man, I gotta get my shoes back, bro. The thing is, I can't do anything. Like I said, I'm a smart dude. And being in high school, I'm not going to put my jeopardy. What am I talking about, jeopardy? This isn't a game show. I am not going to put my future at risk or jeopardize my future in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to cause a big havoc. I'm not going to do anything I would regret. So at the end of the day, it's like, unless I can get them back and we can talk it through and I get my shoes back that way, then I just got to take the L, because I am not going to call the cops or anything like, he stole my shoes. Like, no, bro, that's like, and technically he didn't steal them. He just gave me a fake pair of shoes. So I'm like, man, bro, I can't believe it. Unless my friend who knows him can help me out, then I'm just out of luck, bro, because this man was ducking and dodging me for the longest. So I give it a few weeks, and I asked my friend, what's been going on. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gone. He traded those shoes for something else. And I'm like, are you serious, bro? He went and traded my shoes. He traded my shoes with someone else for some real pair of shoes. I'm like, wow, man, that's crazy. That's the first time at least that I can think of in a while, that I've been taken advantage of, where someone literally just had an ulterior motive and wanted something from me, who pretended to be buddy with me and wanted to be my friend, but all along He just wanted to use me and get something from me. It's a lot of fake, phony clowns out there. You got to watch out for those people, because those people are good for nothing snakes. That's why you always have to make sure you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But yeah, you guys, moral of the story, you have to be careful, man. This video, I hope, there's really no point to it other than it's a story time. I didn't get my shoes back. There was no happy ending. Granted, I did learn a life lesson. Like I said before, you cannot trust everyone around you. Not everyone is your friend, and that's just a cold, hard fact at the end of the day. And it took me getting a lesson like that to understand that not everyone is your friend. Sometimes the cookie just crumbles that way. I wish it didn't have to be like that, but it is. There are a lot of clowns. There are a lot of fake people. There are a lot of snakes. There are a lot of just weirdos in general out there, and you have to always watch your back and be careful. But yeah, you guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. This wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For those who heard the story for the first time, I hope it was I hope you actually liked it. I mean, there's no lesson besides watch out for fake people. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time for another video. Deuces. Whenever you're watching this, make sure you're having a good night, day, evening. I almost forgot to say that. Deuces.